everyone. Happy Pride! Woo! I am so grateful to be with all of you tonight to celebrate Pride. I grew up with two loving parents who told me that I could be anything and that they would love me. And I remember feeling so safe and secure in their unconditional love. I'm a social worker now, and I see every day how important it is for children to feel loved, accepted, and supported. It's everything. Unfortunately, as we know, not all children grow up this way. Too many LGBTQ children grow up in homes that don't accept them. Or if they're accepted at home, they go to school each day and either have to hide a piece of who they are or are bullied because of it. LGBTQ students deserve to be safe at school, at home, and in their communities. Period. They should never, ever have to endure violence or cruelty because of who they are. My parents know that. It's why my dad has built the most pro-equality administration in history. And all of you know the importance of this work too. I am so grateful that there are people like you who are working to make sure our kids get the love and the support that they need and they deserve. In towns and cities across America, there are countless LGBTQ people who are able to find community, belonging, and refuge because of all of you. Thank you so much for your tireless efforts. It changes lives, truly. Please make a promise that you will never, ever give up. And remember why we celebrate Pride this month. Because 55 years ago, Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera and other trans women of color stood up and said, "Enough is enough." And with a flash of courage, they began a movement that brought us here today, to this moment of hope. And so many LGBTQ people of color, so many of you have continued to lead their fearless fight against injustice here and around the world. And now I would like to introduce the woman who taught me how to be myself, who loved me unconditionally, who has showed me in so many ways how I can make a difference, and who works every single day tirelessly to ensure that all people have the opportunities and freedoms that they deserve. Welcome to this stage, my mama, your First Lady, Jill Biden.
She's pretty amazing, isn't she? Ashley, your dad and I are so proud of the Women's Center that you're building in Philadelphia. And the women that you're going to help have been through so much. They deserve a second chance and the support to restart their lives. I'm so grateful to be joined by so many members of Congress, along with Governor Polis and elected officials from all across the country. And we also have with us incredible leaders in Joe's administration like Secretary Buttigieg and Chaston, wherever you are. And to the Gill Foundation, thank you for making this moment possible. Joe and I are so grateful for Tim and Scott's friendship and vision. and DJ Trife. Oh, there he is. Didn't he do a great job? Oh my gosh. DJ, you created the perfect, joyful soundtrack for this event. So, yeah, give him another round of applause. He did an amazing job. And he's here with his mother. So I'm so happy to be here with my daughter as we celebrate your families. Those families that you're born into, the ones you build, and the ones you choose. Looking out at all of you, I see America. And it's an honor to welcome you to our home. But home isn't always a place. It doesn't always have an address or a parking spot. It isn't just four walls with just the right color couch inside. Sometimes home is the bonds we build through choice and chance, the communities that we create together. It's those people whose love you feel deep in the marrow of your bones. The ones who will always pick up the phone when days are long and times are hard. The ones who lift up our joys and breathe life into our hopes. The ones who don't ask us to be strong or brave, who don't need us to explain who we are, because they already understand. I hope that all of you feel that freedom and love on the South Lawn today, because your home is here too. But even as we celebrate, we know that this community is under attack. Many of you know that all too well and have come here from states that are passing laws targeting LGBTQ Americans. And it feels like we're just caught in this push and pull of progress. There are those who see our communities and our families and wish to tear them down. Those who can't see that the world is so much bigger and beautiful than they know. But when our homes are threatened, when they strip away our rights and deny our basic humanity, we say, not on our watch. Pride is a celebration, but it's also a declaration that we will not be silenced, that we will show up for ourselves and for our country and for each other. Our victories testify to that strength. 9 years ago, the Supreme Court legalized same-sex marriage across the country. And now, thanks to Joe, my husband, marriage equality will remain the law of the land. His administration also ended the ban on gay and bisexual men donating blood. He's standing firmly against conversion therapy. And almost 14 years ago, it's hard to believe it's been that long, Joe stood beside President Obama as he signed the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell. Then, as president, he made it possible for trans Americans to serve openly in America. Just this morning, Joe took another step to right those decades of injustice. Maybe you heard about it. Pardoning. It was so great. Pardoning many service members who were court-martialed for simply being themselves, honoring those heroes. Honoring those heroes. I'm sure there's many of you in the crowd, and the service of many LGBTQ troops, veterans, and their families who have given so much for our country. Joe will never stop fighting for this community. are big victories, ones that bloom across history. But our triumphs live in the small moments too. Moments that would have been unimaginable a decade ago. Walking down the street without fear. Co-workers who use your chosen name and pronouns. Kids with 2 moms and 2 dads on the playground. Celebrating Pride together on the White House South Lawn. Yes, outside those gates are those who want to send our country backwards. And tomorrow, we will face them with the courage and the strength that we always have. But today, we're here to find joy, to feel at home, to be free, to say loud and clear that you belong. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll continue. That you are beautiful, that you are loved. And to all the kids here, you can tell your parents that I said to make sure that you enjoy the best lawn in America. Eat some good food, run through the grass, do cartwheels, have fun. And when you leave here to go back into a place that still needs so much change, just take all of that with you. Let it be a reminder that you don't face these battles alone. You are never alone. I love you. Your president loves you. Thank you and happy Pride. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can we say thank you again to Deborah Cox?
Thank you so much.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride, everyone.